Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a video on my entire luxury handbag collection of 2024. There's going to be a lot of items to cover, so let's get started. So here I just want to say hi and welcome to my channel. I do reviews on handbags and I try to post a couple of times a month. I hope to create a channel that can be a platform where everyone can come and talk about handbags. So if you like what you see here today, I hope you can like and subscribe so we can keep in touch. So without further ado, let's start talking about these bags. So the first bag I want to talk about is this Gucci Marmont camera bag. This is the bag that started my luxury handbag collection, so it has a dear place in my heart. I have had it for 3 years. You can see some wear and tear on this bag. It's been well loved and well used. So there's some indentation on the back side where it lays against my hip, and the top part from going in and out of the bag have some wear and tear here, and then maybe a little bit of lightening of the gold hardware on the Gucci logo here. But this bag has been my workhorse bag ever since I got it. And I did want to show you that it does have a adjustable strap right here, and I have it on probably the second to the last setting, and it fits my 5'3" frame just fine. And then I want to show you that I did buy a bag insert for this bag because it does droop quite a bit on the bottom, especially if you have it full. So this insert helps keep my bag in, maintain its shape. So I highly recommend getting an insert if you have one of these bags. I want to show you actually this bag fits more than it looks. So I have a water bottle here. I think this is I want to say 12-ounce water bottle from my son. So you can see it fits a water bottle very comfortably, and you can probably still put your phone, car holder, keys, and even a pair of sunglasses on top. So it does fit really quite a bit of stuff. Another thing that it fits is the water wipe. So see how comfortably that fits in there too. So I just want to give you an idea of the size. So I love this bag because of its capacity. It is super lightweight, super easy to carry. I brought this on multiple travel trips and it has held up so well. So I highly recommend this bag. So the next bags I want to talk about are the YSL bags. I have 4 of these bags because YSL are such good bags for the price, and most of the YSL bags I got were on sale. So let me show you this one first. This is the Kate bag. I had this bag for almost 2-3 years as well. Excuse the crows outside if you can hear them. They are really loud. Sorry about that. But anyhow, I really, just fell in love with the design of the Kate bag. It is so beautiful and classic. I would say I haven't used this bag that much since I got it because it's such a dressier bag. So I haven't reached out for it as much, but I still really like it. And at one point I did thought about maybe selling this bag because I don't use it, but I kind of haven't decided on that yet because I still think it's such a classic piece from YSL. It does fit a decent amount too. This is a medium size, so you can see there's just one big compartment here and some pockets here. Let me know what you think about this Kate bag. I'm still kind of on the fence about whether to sell it or keep it. Okay, so the next bag I want to share with you guys is this YSL Sunset bag. Actually, let me show you the Kate bag to compare the size. They are kind of similar in size. They're both medium, so the medium Kate and the medium Sunset. This is the only bag in my collection that is that has the silver hardware. Everything else I think I bought in gold hardware. But this one I have used a ton, and the Sunset bag, I would say it really doesn't show much wear and tear because of the croc material. And yeah, it's held up really well as well. And I really like the silver hardware because there's just some clothes that match better with silver hardware, and I use this bag a ton, especially for work. I think it looks really good with like a work outfit. And then this bag does feature a lot of organization inside. So there are 3 pockets. Let me show you. There's actually a back pocket too. I use this for my phone a lot, and it hasn't really distorted the bag very much, so I like the convenience of being able to reach here to grab my phone. So inside there are 3 compartments. I would say this bag, you know, the inside lining is suede, so it is just really well made, and it does have a good weight to it. Some people might even consider it a bit heavy, which I would say I kind of agree, but I typically use this as a shoulder bag with a double strap, and it doesn't feel as heavy as if I lengthen the whole length of the strap and make it into a long shoulder strap. This way, I feel like it does feel a little bit heavier. Just know that this bag, you do have the option of wearing it as a long shoulder bag or a crossbody strap. And for me, on my 5'3" frame, I feel like the length of this strap is not too long, and it is not adjustable. So the next one, this is my 3rd YSL bag that I ever bought. This one I recently did a review on. I will link the review for this bag in the description box below. I would say this bag I really love. This is the monogram clutch, by the way. It's not the WOC. I did add a D-ring to it, so if you can see it here, that way I can add the strap without having to use an insert. And I really love the D-ring because ever since I put the D-ring in, I have used this bag non-stop. I think the D-ring, you know, it is not everybody's cup of tea, which I totally understand, because it means that you will have to puncture the bag in order to add this ring. But for me, it really helped me. I wouldn't have used this bag as much as I did if I didn't have the D-ring. So love this one. It's very reasonably priced, and it has worn so well over the last 3 years. The leather just gets more and more beautiful and shinier, and also the logo just hasn't had much wear and tear at all. So I'm really happy with this one, and it also fits more than you think. Very similar to the Gucci Marmont camera bag. They both fit more than they look, and I always love that about a bag. So the next bag is the most recent purchase YSL bag I have. This is the large size Le 587 Hobo bag. I also did a review on this bag, and I made some changes on this bag that I will link those videos in the description box below. One of the first changes I made was to add a magnetic closure to this bag. If you can see it here, and I really love that. It's really easy to use now because it just kind of closed on its own without me having to worry about it kind of hanging open. So for security purposes, I really love adding the magnetic closure, and also I added a longer strap length, which I will link those videos on the description box below as well. So this bag I have been using a ton because it's so easy, right? It's like versatile. It goes with many different outfits, but it's also lightweight and comfortable to carry, and it carries everything I need as a mom. So let me show you guys. It does have some minor kind of scratches here already. I did actually use a leather conditioner, and I was able to buff out some of them, but in this particular video I haven't done that yet. I probably need to do some maintenance on it. But let me show you the inside. It does feature a great side pocket because for me, I use it to put all my personal items on the side pocket here, and then like my kids stuff, I would put it in the middle compartment, the larger compartment. So for me, it worked out really well. I would say one thing that one of my viewers mentioned was that it is a little bit hard to get your things because it's so big and there's so much stuff you can fit inside, so things can get lost in there. Like I have to kind of dig around in order to find my things, but by keeping my items on the side small pocket, that doesn't happen as often. But I would say, yeah, I highly recommend this bag. I haven't regretted purchasing this one. It is one of my favorites, and I've been using it so much, and it's held up pretty well for, you know, how much I use it and how much I throw it around. And I love that this YSL logo is a little bit different than my Kate YSL logo. I think back in the days, the YSL logos are a little bit louder, so the gold is a little bit shinier, more in your face, but this is definitely more of a subdued a tone of gold, which looks more like quiet luxury. I really prefer actually this particular look over this one. I would say that this is still, you know, really like understated, but it's still enough to catch your eyes. And I love the fact that this bag, you know, you can tuck in the logo part. So when I'm in a certain area that I don't feel like is as safe, I would just kind of tuck it in, and it just looks like a really high quality, nice leather hobo bag. So I love this one, and I highly recommend this bag. Okay, the next bag I want to share with you are my Chanel. So I have two of them here. This is my lambskin mini rectangular bag, not in the classic version because it doesn't have the woven chain, but it is the Camellia bag from the 23S collection. And I honestly haven't reached out for this bag as much because maybe because I know it's lambskin and it's relatively delicate, so I don't reach out for it as much because I can be a little bit rough on my bags. I just didn't want to damage it. But it does feature a beautiful red inner lining. So pretty, right? And then, oh, I forgot to mention, I did get a insert for this bag. Yeah, to protect the bottom, the base, so it doesn't distort the shape of the bag when I pack it. This insert was from Etsy, I believe. I will try to find the link for it and put it in the description box below. But yeah, this one I do love, but I don't reach out for it as much because of the lambskin. Next Chanel bag is my Chanel WOC. If you saw my other videos, I recently purchased this in March of 2024, and I've already taken it back to the Chanel store because there was a scratch on the Chanel logo. I'm not sure how that happened, but it turned literally silver after 2 months of use. I will put the link to that video of my Chanel repair experience in the description box, but I was really disappointed in this bag. This has been my dream bag for so long, so for that to happen within 2 months of use, I was really taken back. So let me show you what it looks like now inside, but right now it looks brand new because I just had it changed. And I mean, I still really enjoy this bag. It's very beautiful, very easy to use. I love the caviar leather because it's very, very, you know, low maintenance. And then the chip is on the inside here for authentication. And then I like how you can put the passport all the way in the bottom of this bag because it reaches all the way down like this. And I did use it when I traveled to Asia, so this is still a very good bag, but I am a little bit concerned about the Chanel quality. As I was saying, I have some reservation about the Chanel brand, but this bag is still one of my favorite bags to use, and I did use it a ton. Oh, and this one, I also bought a base shaper. So like this thing here, it really does make the bag much roomier, and I can fit way more stuff with the base shaper. So I do recommend getting a base shaper when you have this bag. So look how the width of this bag, it is much better with the base shaper. Next up is my Celine Triomphe bag in the teen size in the bronze color. It is still one of my most favorite bags. I purchased this November 2023 around Thanksgiving time, Black Friday time, on the 24S website, and I did a whole video on how I got this bag for almost like $800 off of retail, and it was a brand new bag, and I still really, really love it. I use it a ton now during the summer months. So this bag features an adjustable strap, and then it also has a really nice large middle compartment with some front compartment and some back compartment. I rarely use the back compartment. It is just a little bit too narrow for me to put anything in there. I would say majority of the time I use the middle compartment and the front compartment. And I would say over time this bag initially was pretty small, but it fits more and more things I was able to get a lot more items into this bag over time. I want to say that there is a little bit of scratch on it right now. Let me see if I can buff it out. Oh, it does. Okay. I think it might just be some kind of stain from sunscreen or something like that. So I am a little bit careful with this bag because of the shiny lambskin. It is more delicate, but I wouldn't say I'm overly careful. I have taken out with my kids, and I know they just kind of grab for things in my bag, like my cell phone. So it has held up really well. And last but not least is my Bottega Veneta bag. This is the first bag I have from Bottega, and it is made of this beautiful woven leather in the lambskin. It is in the color aloe, and it's in the medium size. I got, a bigger bag because I needed something bigger for work and for my mom bag. So even though I, initially thought I would be using this a lot, I didn't maybe grab it for it as much as I thought I would. Maybe because the color, it's just easier to go with something that's black or more neutral in the color scheme. So I don't use it as much as I thought I would. But I still think it is a beautifully made bag. It has held up pretty well. I have taken it to work and taken it out when I'm with my kids for everyday use. There's some maybe wear on the bottom of the bag. I kind of wish this bottom came with some kind of feet to keep it supported so it doesn't wear out as much, but you can kind of see there's a line here, and I think on the corner of the bag there might be a little bit of frailing along the leather just because of the way the woven bags are made. It's kind of inevitable that you might get some kind of tear, like for example on this line here, and maybe here it's like flipping up a little bit. But on the front and side of the bag, I don't see that as much. So this bag, actually, you can adjust the strap many ways. I did another video on the mini strap options. So right now I have it on this option here where I loop it on 2 of the holes on the side. And I like this configuration the best for me because it fits more of my everyday stuff. I can fit even a 13-inch laptop in this configuration. And I would say that as a mom bag, this bag is pretty good. Like it gets a little heavy, I would say, because when I carry all my kids' stuff in there and bottles of water, water wipes, it can get a little bit heavy. But it will look so cute with like summer dresses and things like that. So I'm definitely glad I have a color bag in my collection. If you notice, this is the only one that's sort of not neutral, but I really enjoyed having this bag in my collection. So that's all the bags I have currently in my handbag collection. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.